Welcome everybody to a special edition of Chris Black's NJPW Report. And why is it special? Because I'm giving you my predictions for the 2021 Sakura Genesis show, which is going down this Sunday, April 4th on NJPW World. To all you first-time listeners of the channel, sit back, relax, enjoy, and allow me to introduce myself. I am the natural Chris Black of the Saturday Night Slamcasters podcast, independent professional wrestler, and everybody's favorite narcissist. Now I have to admit, when I first looked at the card for this show, I was not impressed at all. There is only one singles match on the card, 6 matches in total, a lot of tag matches. Needless to say, I was just a little bit disappointed. But then I realized this is New Japan. This is how they tell stories. This is how they build feuds. So every single one of these matches has a point to it. So with that in mind, I decided to go through and try to figure out what is going to come of these matches. But before I get into my predictions, I want to address the new title reveal. The title I'm talking about is the new IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Now, online, the belt's been getting a lot of hate from the so-called fans. Everybody is hating the new design. They are calling it all kind of names, saying it looks like the Divas title, says it looks like Cody's neck tattoo. I mean, people are just being real hateful towards this new title. And I admit, when I first looked at it, I was like, meh, not the design I would have went with, but I guess. So here's my thoughts. Yes, it is a different design than the last one. Yes, I did like the old title better. But I'm really getting sick and tired of all these professional wrestling fans out there that always complain about everything. I've said it once, I'm going to say it again. Wrestling fans can be some of the most toxic fans there are. They will find any reason to complain about anything. Now, I'll be honest with you, sometimes things deserve to be complained about. All right, but this is not one of them. I want you guys to consider something. When was the last time a company revealed a new belt design to replace an older title and the fans welcomed it with open arms? When has that ever happened recently, within the last 10 years? And no, I am not counting AEW, because AEW is a new company and that was their first title, so there was nothing to compare it to. So AEW is not being counted in this. Every other new belt design, people have complained about. The new WWE Intercontinental title, the US title. I mean, I don't necessarily like the Universal title or the current WWE title. I think they all look the same. If I'm wrong, please feel free to put in the comment sections. Correct me. Let me know when the last time somebody created a replacement title and the fans did not complain about it. Happens all too much. I don't understand where this entitled mentality comes from these wrestling fans. Hell, there's even a change.org petition asking New Japan to change the design back to the original title. First off, who the fuck are you? This is not your company, and I'm willing to bet millions of dollars that I don't even have that none of you will actually have the opportunity to hold that title. So all this complaining is pointless. Face facts, ladies and gentlemen. This is the direction that New Japan is going in. So either take it or leave it. And if you leave it, I really don't know what the fuck that means to you. I'm still gonna watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. And I really like what Will Ospreay tweeted. The man makes the belt. The belt does not make the man. So get over it. It's the new design. That's what we're going with. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Don't make a big deal about it online. No one actually gives a shit about your opinion. Nobody. Now that that's out the way, let's get into these matches. Match number 1 we have Suzuki-Gun taking on Bullet Club, specifically G.O.D, the Gorillas of Destiny, along with Jedo, taking on Suzuki-Gun members Taichi, Zack Sabre Jr., and DOUKI. Okay, so obviously, it seems like the Dangerous Tekkers wants to get an opportunity to win back their tag team championships from G.O.D. I'm assuming, looking at the people involved in this match, that Jedo is going to be the one who eats this pin. It's either going to be Jedo or DOUKI. But I think the Dangerous Tekkers need the momentum going into a match with the Gorillas in a future date, so they need to win this match. I've been looking forward to a rematch between these two teams because their last match ended in disqualification, and I've been looking forward to see these two mix it up once again. Although I would love to see the Dangerous Tekkers regain their championships, I don't think that's going to happen, even at a later date. I would love to see Finjuice become double champs and defeat the Gorillas maybe sometime in the summer. But for now, I don't see the Dangerous Tekkers regaining the tag team championships anytime soon, but they will win this match. So that's match number 1. Moving on to match number 2, we have Chaos taking on the Bullet Club. Chaos is being represented by Kazuchika Okada, Toru Yano, Hiroki Goto, Tomohiro Ishii, and Yoshihashi. The Bullet Club is being represented by Kenta, Evil, Yujiro Takahashi, Taiji Ishimori, and Dick Togo. The point of this match, I believe, is going to lead into a never 6-man championship match between the champions Yoshihashi, Goto, and Ishii taking on 3 members of the Bullet Club. I could see Evil in that match. I can see maybe even Kenta in that match, and possibly Takahashi. Yeah, as much as I hate to say it. I think Bullet Club's going to get the victory in this match because, again, they're going to need some momentum going into a possible never 6-man championship match in the future. I think Bullet Club will probably win those titles, possibly, but they're definitely winning this match. Not sure who's going to eat the pin on this one. I don't think it's going to be one of the champions, although I can't see Okada getting pinned. I'm looking at Toru Yano, but maybe not. Yoshihashi has always been the underdog of the team, so maybe he's going to be the one to take the pin during this match. But you know, with New Japan, anything can go, so definitely Bullet Club's winning this match. All right, here's one of the matches that I'm very interested in. We have LIJ members Tetsuya Naito, SANADA, and Shingo Takagi taking on the United Empire's Great-O-Kahn, Jeff Cobb, and a mystery partner, which is the big thing for this match. Who is the 4th man to join the group, United Empire? My pick, my first choice, will be Hanare. I think Hanare could really use a heel turn, and I think he is right on the verge of having a breakout year. I said during, I believe, the G1 Climax, I believe I said earlier in the year or early last year, I think it was during World Tag League, I'm looking at Hanare and I'm just like, how come this guy hasn't gotten a shot at any type of singles push yet? So I think this might be the opportunity that he needs. A little while back, there was a little bit of Hanare seemingly showing some signs of a heel turn at one of the earlier events this year, where he kind of walked out on his team. And he hasn't been seen since, I believe. So I believe Hanare is going to be the 3rd man on this team. However, my dark horse pick, I'd love to see Carl Fredericks. He graduated from the Young Lion program. He's been competing on NJPW Strong, and I think he'd make a good addition to United Empire. Wishful thinking, more than likely it's going to be Hanare. As far as who gets the victory, right away I kind of say that United Empire is going to get the win on this match. But it's like, who are they going to pin? Naito? SANADA? Shingo? I'm not sure about that. Now, it could be some type of fuck finish where United Empire cheats to win. I just don't know if that... Coming off that match against Will Ospreay, I don't think Shingo's taking a pin. And I can't really see Naito taking the pin. SANADA, however, I could see him taking the pin for that team. But definitely, United Empire is walking out with the victory. And if I have it my way, it's going to be Hanare as the mystery partner. All right, next match. We have a tag team match of Tanahashi and Kojima taking on Jay White and Bad Luck Fale. Now, obviously, we know what this match is all about. We want to get to the match between Jay White and Tanahashi. That is the goal. Jay White has stated that he wants to be the first to win the IWGP Heavyweight, US, Intercontinental, and Never Openweight Champion. Now, this is on NJPW's site. So, again, I'm about 2.5 years following New Japan on a consistent basis. So I don't know a lot of the history. I find it hard to believe that Jay White will be the first person to hold all 4 of these titles. Like, Tanahashi never held all of these titles. But, I mean, if it's on their site, I guess it's got to be true. So that'll be an accomplishment for Jay White. After he defeated Tanahashi during the New Japan Cup, I knew that immediately put him in line to one day challenge for the Never Openweight title. So, seeing as how Jay already pinned Tanahashi, there's no need for him to pin Tanahashi again. So I think Kojima is going to end up taking the fall, as Jay White needs some momentum going into his future match with Tanahashi. At which time I believe Jay White will win that title. I think he's taking it off for Tanahashi. The whole point of this match is to get us really excited about the prospect of a showdown between Jay White and Tanahashi for the Never Openweight Championship. And I've been looking forward to that since the New Japan Cup. So, needless to say, so hopefully we get that sooner rather than later. All right, match number 5. We have a tag team match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. We have Roppongi 3K with Sho and the returning Yo taking on Suzuki-Gun members El Desperado and Kanemaru. Now, Roppongi 3K had to relinquish the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships last summer because Yo went down with a knee injury. So, in their absence, El Desperado and Kanemaru has been holding on to those titles since they won them. So, to be honest, their title reign has not been much to talk about. I really think that seeing as how Sho and Yo relinquished the belts, I really do think they're going to regain the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships in this match. El Desperado was already the current Junior Heavyweight Champion, so Kanemaru, sorry brother, you're going to be the one to eat the pin. I believe Roppongi 3K is going to regain this championship. I'd like to see Sho do some more work as a singles wrestler, but for now, maybe they can represent the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team division more than El Desperado and Kanemaru has been doing the last 8 or so months. All right, and the main event, the match that everyone's been looking forward to, the only singles match on this entire card, we have current IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, the one who currently holds the brand new title, Kota Ibushi, taking on Will Ospreay, the winner of the 2021 New Japan Cup. Man, this is hard to call. I really want Kota Ibushi to have a long title reign because it is just way too soon for him to drop the title. Just way too soon. Will Ospreay, if he did win, will it be a short reign like Evil? That is my only concern. I don't want Will Ospreay getting it for maybe a month or two and then dropping it back to Kota Ibushi. I don't want to see that. if Will Ospreay wins, I'd like to see Okada somewhere down the line take the title back from Will Ospreay. But with all this stuff going on between New Japan, AEW, Impact, Kenny Omega name drop Kota Ibushi, I think the fans will be clamoring to see Kota Ibushi defend against Kenny Omega in some type of interpromotional match. He obviously is going to need to have the title at the time. If Kenny Omega is doing the whole belt collector thing, who knows? He may take the IWGP World Heavyweight Championships for a little bit. So I don't know. I don't think Will Ospreay is going to win the title at this time. But again, this is hard to call. Absolutely, this is going to be a great match, potential match of the year. Not even potential. I'm pretty sure this match is going to be on the list of match of the year candidates. If Will Ospreay loses, though, where does that leave Will Ospreay? He's the leader of a new faction. They're trying to pick up steam. A loss for his very first challenge to the World Heavyweight title is not going to be a good look for him. Of course, the United Empire could cheat Ibushi out of the title and then have Ibushi chase Will Ospreay possibly throughout the summer for the title, for the championship. But I don't think Will needs a fuck finish. He's better than that, but after all, he is a heel, and you know, heels do heel shit. So man, this is hard. In the end, in order to save both guys, I'm thinking that there might be some type of controversy so that the feud can continue longer. I think the matchup between these two maybe need to go on more than just one show. Maybe they need to extend this to the next big show. Something deep inside me wants to believe that Will Ospreay is going to win. I think that's going to be my final. I think that's going to be my final pick. As much as I will be hurt that Kota Ibushi has a short title reign, Will Ospreay as the head of the United Empire, having a title run that lasts through the summer, possibly through the G1 or Dominion, or at least through the summer to the August show, maybe before the G1. Man, this is just this is hard to call. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Will Ospreay. It may be against my better judgment, but something needs to happen with the United Empire. I don't think Ibushi would be hurt in any way. I mean, I personally don't want him to have a short title reign, but if it happens, it happens. Winning the title may just be what Will Ospreay needs to take him to that next level. So I'm gonna go with Will Ospreay for the victory, shenanigans or not. That's my pick. I'm standing on it. But with that in mind, that is my picks for the upcoming Sakura Genesis show. By all means, feel free to put your predictions down below in the comment section, or you can come visit me over on the Slamcaster Slamboard Facebook group, and you can put your predictions there. Go ahead, join the group, join in on the fun, post your predictions for the Genesis show, post them in the comments section. If you've enjoyed these predictions, I would appreciate it if you go ahead and hit that like button. And if you leave a like, I hope that means that you've enjoyed this video. And if you want to continue enjoying more content from me, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you are notified whenever new content is uploaded. You can find me on all social media. In the description, I have links that'll send you to my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as links to the Saturday Night Slamcasters podcast. We do new podcast episodes every second and fourth weekend of the month. Links also will take you to the Slamcasters YouTube channel, which is completely separate from the podcast. We have a lot of different content, a lot of predictions, reviews, those type of things are on that channel. Be sure to come click the link that'll take you to the Facebook page for the Saturday Night Slamcasters podcast, as well as the Slamcaster Slamboard, our Facebook group. Like I said earlier, go ahead and join the group. We have a lot of fun over there. And with that in mind, let me go ahead and take it home. I want to thank you for tuning in this special edition of Chris Black's NJPW Report. I will be checking out the Genesis show on Sunday. Stay tuned for my review show that'll be coming up afterwards. Until then, come get slammed.